Hi guys, Mrs. Palmer. We're back to our chapters. We're on chapter 8 already in Junie B. Jones and the Stupid Smelly Bus. So at the end of last chapter, Junie B was still hiding. She was hiding in the library, but the custodian came around and she decided that she needed to find a better place to hide. So let's find out what happens. Chapter 8, The Dangerous Nurse's Office. Guess where I ran to? Straight to the nurse's office, of course, because there's those little plaid blankets to hide under. There's other neat stuff in there too, like a scale to weigh yourself and a sign with a giant E and other letters. The nurse uses the sign to test your eyes. She points to the letters and you have to yell out the names. You have to yell E the loudest. That's how come it's so big. And guess what else? I saw in the nurse's office. Band-Aids. That's what. I love those guys. They were on the top of the desk, and so I opened the lid and I sniffed them. I said, because Band-Aids smell just like a brand new beach ball. Then I dumped them out. They were the most prettiest Band-Aids I ever saw. They were red and blue and green and also yellow, which is a color I hate. And they were different shapes too. There were squares and circles and some were very long, which were called tangles, I think. I put a green one on my knee. That's where I fell down on the sidewalk last week. It's mostly better now, but if I press it very hard with my thumb, I can still make it hurt a little bit. After that, I got a blue tangle on my finger, and that's where I got a splinter from the picnic table. Mother pulled it out with the tweezers, but there's still some of the table in there, I think. Also, I put a red square on my arm. That's where Tickle scratched me because I got him all wound up. Just then, I saw the nurse's purple sweater. It was hanging on her chair, and I put it on. Now, I'm a nurse, I said. Then I sat down, and I pretended to call the hospital. Hello, hospital? It's me, the nurse. I need some more Band-Aids and some aspirins and some cherry cough drops, only not the kind that make your mouth feel all freezy. And I need some lollipops for when the kids get needles. And also, I need a little stick or something that you can use to touch the dangly thing that hangs down in your throat. Then I pretended to call room 9. Hello, Mrs.? Can you please send Jim to my office? I have to give him a shot. And then I saw my most favorite thing in the whole world. They were near the door, and their name is crutches. Crutches are for when you break a leg. Then the doctor puts it in a big white cast, just so your piggies stick out. That's your toes. And you can't walk on it. And so he gives you crutches to swing yourself. I ran over and picked them up. Then I put them under my arms, only they were way too long for me. And then I didn't swing that good. And so then I got another idea. I carried them to the nurse's chair and I climbed up. There's Junie B in the nurse's office. Look at her. There's the big chart with the E and the phone. And I think that's the Band-Aid that she spilled all over. And if you can see, her feet aren't even touching the ground. Oh man, Junie. Oh, Junie. Hold on, let me get to the right page. Sorry, guys. Okay. And then I put the crutches under my arm and they fitted just right. After that, I stood on the edge of the chair and I leaned forward very slow. Except then a terrible thing happened. The chair was on wheels and it rolled away from my feet and I got all stuck on the crutches way high up in the air. And I was very dangly up there. Hey, I shouted, get me down from here. Then I wiggled around and one of the crutches slipped and I came crashing down and I banged my head on the desk. Ow, 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 I yelled. Then I picked up the phone again. I quit this dumb job, I said. And then I ran out of there very fast because the nurse's office is a dangerous place and crutches are not my favorite thing anymore. Where in the world could Junie B be going now? I guess we'll have to find out tomorrow. Bye, guys.